Style. Style is the answer to everything. A fresh way to approach a dull or dangerous thing. To do a dangerous thing with style is what I call art.
Yo, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy here, Skywalker Performance. I figure I'd give y'all a quick rundown. If y'all watching this, you on my YouTube channel. I appreciate y'all joining in. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can watch this journey for Project Purp, starting with this motor. Remember the first episode, I went over buying the motor. Second episode, I disassembled. This episode, I'm talking about plans for prepping for the rebuild, which means machine work. So we go over here to this fancy board that I made. Look at that board you couldn't buy, a better board, I tell you. So Project Purp, starting with the block, we're gonna get it vatted. What does vatting mean? Vatting is basically an acid bath. They'll take all these plugs, oil galley plugs, coolant plugs that block off passages. They'll remove those. They'll dip this whole block in acid. They'll even take the main caps off. They just sit in acid for maybe a day or two. Pull it out, wash it off, spray it with something to make it stop rusting, because it will start rusting immediately after coming out of that acid. And then they'll be ready to do the machine work. So, vat it, check for cracks, new cam bearings, new freeze plugs, and then I'm born at 65,000. Well, that's the plan. Why am I born at 65,000? Remember, this is a 6.0 block, but if I bore it at 65,000, so I'm gonna make it a 6.2. So that 65,000 is all the difference between a 6.0 and 6.2. But remember they're saying there's no replacement for displacement. Sometimes you gotta take advantage of that. So next item on the list, decking. What does decking mean? Decking means this is the surface that they call the deck. It's where the head bolts to the block. That's the deck. A lot of times they'll warp on the back end. So decking ensures you got a brand new flat mating surface for the heads. Crank, getting a new reluctant wheel. Why not? I mean, it ain't but like $30, $40. The crank already out. It's just like good insurance. Alternative necessary. The journals don't look too bad. You can see a little pitting, a little oil starvation. And you can see just a little scarring. That's kind of catching my nail a little bit. So, probably will have to get turned. Then of course, polish to clean it up. Rods. Going with Gen 4. Remember Gen 3 rods, 6.0 press fit, Gen 4 rods, 6.2 bush fit. I already got my Gen 4 rods. I get them checked, make sure they, good and round, not egg shape or oval. I'm gonna order my pistons. They bush pistons. That'll play right into a rotating assembly, getting balanced. I got a new balance on the way. Should be here by Friday. So I take the block, flywheel, crank, got a new reluctant wheel, new balancer. I take all that to the machine shop this weekend. Excuse me. And hopefully in a couple weeks he'll be done. If not, it is what it is. I know him and he does great work, so it doesn't bother me to wait. Sometimes you can't rush stuff. But anywho, that's the plans for this block. Hopefully everything will kind of fall in place from a timeline standpoint, and I'll be able to move on to the next